Anchorage is a city of over 300,000 people. There's lots of cities like that across America, but Cleveland, Ohio doesn't have black bears, brown bears, and moose running around the street.
In America's last frontier,
we're out here in the middle of nowhere.
Alaska's finest are the first line of defense. From the state's biggest party,
I have never seen so many highly intoxicated people my whole life, and they're apt to do something.
To urgent calls in the backwoods.
It's not uncommon if a trooper has to escalate to deadly force. Hey!
Put your hands on your head.
Come here! Stop!
These are the Alaska State Troopers.
Things are going to happen, and we're just going to have to deal with it.
Springtime in Alaska means one thing for thousands of adrenaline junkies. Arctic Man.
Well, this is like motocross, except for it's colder.
Arctic Man, we come up from Wisconsin for this.
It's one of Alaska's most extreme sporting events. And its biggest week-long party. The celebration's located midway between Fairbanks and Anchorage, in the backcountry of the Hoodoo Mountains.
We're out here in the middle of nowhere. I have never seen so many highly intoxicated people my whole life in one spot, and they're apt to do something. This is extreme for us. I can't think of another example of where it's so extreme to where law enforcement needs to set up a post and work.
High speeds and even higher alcohol content create a perfect storm for the 16 troopers assigned to the festivities.
We can log into our state system to look up people. We have got monitors. We can keep an eye on people that are going inside to the beer tent.
They're outnumbered almost 1,000 to 1.
Okay, listen up.
And backups almost 100 miles away.
Things are gonna happen, and we're just gonna have to deal with it. We're out in the middle of nowhere. Our primary goal is officer safety. Everybody in one piece. We're not taking any chances with these guys. Nobody gets hurt on this watch. Let's do it.
We're just showing the force, letting people know we're out. Today, people are starting to come in a little bit late just because of the weather.
But it's not just chaos inside the camp troopers have to worry about. The surrounding mountain wilderness is a playground for snow machiners.
It's good visibility now. You can see the mountains. But, 30 minutes from now it could suck in, and all those people that are out there are stuck out there. The wind, the snow, you can't see where you're going. And it's pretty easy to get lost.
And the weather soon moves in.
It's a blizzard. It's one of the snowiest Arctic Man events I've been in.
As you see, it's kind of ugly out there today. We are going to postpone the Arctic Man until Saturday. We'll pray like God that the sun comes up and everything goes away, and we'll go one day off, okay?
And maybe people are a little stir crazy, because of the weather.
And one of those crazies is a familiar face from last year's event.
Who's getting on National Discovery? Yeah! Not this guy. Hey. When the snow's blowing, you gotta do some alcohol consumption. 7 gallons of beer. Spaceman's probably gonna drink a few of these. Oh man,
Taser! Taser!
Spaceman is too cool to be tased.
And as a long day of drinking turns to night, troopers focus their attention to the beer tent.
Welcome to Arctic Man.
And just outside the tent,
They're dragging a beer can behind their fishing pole.
It's called fishing for drunks. We troll for the drunks.
Yeah.
Tie the fishing pole to the tab of the beer.
Give it
Drag
a
it.
shake, and they come running out.
Oh, they run.
No, when they hold it, when you yank it, it opens, explodes.
fortunately, the troopers' night ends quietly. The next day,
I see blue sky.
their focus shifts to the slopes.
10-4, went out the first gear. I'm just gonna grab the bullet and hold on to it. Try not to crash.
Arctic Man holds one of the world's most unique races. Skiers race in tandem with snow machiners and reach speeds of up to 80 miles per hour. Miles down the course, antsy spectators find some action of their own.
As you can see, the amount of snow machines that are out here. I mean, there's thousands of snow machines. That could be an accident anywhere.
People are going to be hill climbing right here and jumping off some little cornices.
Oh, man. Boy, they're motoring. A lot of this wind-soaked hills where the snow is really deep, you know, the guys are burying them to the ground. Break my neck even if I tried that.
All's peaceful in the Hoodoo Mountains for now, but with 2 days of raging parties left, the troopers won't let their guards down. "150 miles south in Palmer, Arctic Man's left the force short-handed.
Confirm that subject was holding a knife on another.
I know that he's holding a knife right now, but he's holding her against her will.
10-4. We're going to rental cabins. The subject inside one of them, he's got a knife and he's threatening the other occupant, so we're trying to get there in a hurry before anything happens.
Just a couple miles from the scene, another pressing call comes in.
This pedestrian just got hit.
But he must get to his call.
Only 22, can you break?
Life in the valley, we got this. We got another domestic violence in progress on the other side of the valley. And we've got a total of 4 units trying to respond to all these calls. 2030, 23.
Number 30.
Sir, what's your name? Okay, where are you coming from?
Cabin 4.
This is 4?
Yeah.
This is here?
Yeah, that's for...
Okay. All right, don't come over right now, okay?
State Troopers!
State Troopers.
Get out there! You, hands up! Let us see your hands! He's not gonna... Put your hands on your head! Partner, get both your hands up on the top of your head.
Yeah, I see him, see her. Both here, 1060. I can see both hands.
Just push through.
You guys hear it, guys?
Don't move your hands, you understand me? Face away from us. Your hands behind your back. Stand up for us, alright, partner? We're just gonna walk you out.
What did I do? Don't know what I did, please.
You're not under arrest right now, we're just detaining you, okay?
You got any weapons on you, any knives?
I just got the knife off him.
Yeah. What's going on today?
Yeah, she said threaten her. I never threatened her.
Okay, why is she saying that you threatened her?
She was pissed off.
If you had a big knife in your pocket, did that have anything to do with it?
No, I always turn that around.
Okay. Did you say anything to her that she might construe as a threat?
No.
Inside, Trooper Wraith questions the woman about her frantic emergency call.
Did he ever at any point, like, threaten you with a knife or anything like that?
Tonight, no.
Okay.
This morning, he verbally threatened me with it.
What first sounded like an urgent call turns out to be a simple dispute between mother and son.
So he's okay to stay here as long as he does his chores?
He does his chores and does not mouth back.
Okay, well, we'll talk to him about that. All right, here's the deal. I don't care if you're 21, 30, or 50. You're gonna live at your mom's house, you need to follow her rules. She asks you to do chores, you do chores, all right? Hey, I'm up here. Look at me, okay? You gonna have any problems with that?
That's saying that if we keep end up having to come back here, you're going to end up going to jail. That's a pretty frustrating situation for us. And we came down here as people having to get out of our way or running at high speeds, and it ended up just being like a little family squabble over chores.
Back at Arctic Man.
Everybody's been good. It's quite an enjoyable event this year.
An urgent call brings the troopers into action.
This is what we got. Lisa's husband, one or two of their sleds are stuck in a ravine somewhere around that area. 20 feet of snow.
And he's with their 2 children lost on the backside of the mountain.
They're riding, they ended up in a ravine, and all of a sudden it was deeper than they expected. It was cutting out really bad. I've been trying to call them, it goes directly to voicemail.
Anybody have GPSs?
With no GPS in thousands of miles of wilderness, the lost family could be in serious danger.
The only thing I think is to get up in the helicopter.
Okay, so it's 1 adult, 2 juvenile.
1 adult, 2 14 minutes.
The weather's clear, but conditions can change in an instant.
Our problem is people just decide to go for a ride and end up getting stuck, and rapidly turns into an emergency.
Okay, so right now we're going towards the race area. So we're going to want to look left and right.
Critical situation this year is it's really, really hard pack underneath this 2 foot of snow, so it's virtually sitting on a set of mulberries.
Pretty precarious, just an avalanche waiting to happen.
This is all a trap down below here. Got nothing else over here. Let's check this one.
Okay.
And then if this doesn't pan out, we can check the other side.
You want to call the campsite to see, just to make sure somebody's there?
Make sure. Hey, no luck?
We got a trail here.
Good place for avalanches, not to bury people. There's an avalanche weapons right there, too.
Piscoya is concerned the missing family could be buried and sends out a pair of troopers to search on snow machines.
Let them know that Simeon and Gibbons are heading up there.
Got nothing else over here.
I don't see him.
Hello? Hello? Where are you at, babe? Okay, I just sent the troopers looking for you. They're out there looking for you right now.
The family is safe.
Well, better be safe than sorry.
That's right.
Good.
That's why we're here. I'm not going to wait to see if they make it out. I'm going to deploy everything and make sure that they get out.
Arctic Man wraps up without a hitch.
Overall, for 2011 Arctic Man, we wanted to be highly visible on the highway and in the park, and as a result, it was quiet, and nobody got really, really seriously hurt. I think it was a success.
"100 miles south of the Arctic Circle, Sergeant Andrew Merrill is tracking a wanted man who has evaded troopers for weeks.
We have 2 warrants for the guy. He's been bouncing around different villages, and we have reason to believe that he's over in Breathtaking mission, so we'll go see if we can find him and arrest him. Nova Teller today will be about 82 miles. Breathtaking mission is across the bay, and that is about 10 miles away from Teller.
Out here, troopers don't have the luxury of backup close by.
Closest backup for us is going to be somebody from Nome. The earliest they'd be here is half hour to 45 minutes. The road's not maintained during the wintertime. Well, last year we had one trooper that had 3 flat tires in one trip. If they break down out here, they're kind of stuck till somebody comes along.
Any delay could give the suspect a chance to get away. He finally makes it as far as his patrol car will take him.
Let's slide her out. With the ice out here, it's not good enough for snow machines or 4-wheelers. The ice just is in a bad stage right now.
A week ago, the harbor was frozen solid. Now, it's a treacherous maze of ice chunks. One false move and they could capsize into 35-degree waters.
We've had the warrants for a little while. They've been moving around a little bit. We approach them with caution and just make sure that we're being safe as we do it.
After a 15-minute ride, Merrill meets the local village public safety officer to assist in the arrest.
We let them know when we're looking for people, and they're kind of our eyes and ears in the village.
In a village of less than 400 residents, news travels fast. And if Merrill misses his man, it could be weeks before anyone sees the suspect again. After a 2-hour trek, he finally arrives at the suspect's house.
Okay. That's that red one right there? Yeah. Think he's there?
Usually he's the one driving the phone. UPS out.
Sergeant, we're out the troopers.
How you doing?
Doing good, how are you?
Hey.
Hey, we got a warrant for you. Actually, we had a couple. You don't have any guns or anything in here, do you? No. Okay. I'm not going to embarrass you in front of your family, but we're going to have you come back with us today. We'll throw these on, okay?
After a month of hunting, Merrill finally has his man.
It's been a while, I think. But I was traveling around a lot. Life goes on.
We'll help pull the boat up, jump in the patrol vehicle, and head back into Nome. Typical day in Alaska, huh, George?
Oh, yeah. Except for the rest.
Out in the bush, a long hunt comes with the territory. But in the city,
Fairbanks 2014-1036.
trouble finds the troopers.
How you doing?
Fine.
You got your ID?
Weapon in car.
Okay, well, let's not go reach for it. Can you grab it and hand it to me, please? Is it loaded?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Here in Alaska, they carry pretty big firearms. They call it bear gun. You guys have a better day now, okay?
Females throwing rocks at the male. They're screaming quite loudly.
10-4, okay, to 19.
2014, 21
We have a neighbor reporting there's a female throwing rocks at a male. And there was a gunshot.
30% of assaults on officers occur responding to domestic violence calls.
They're probably one of the most dangerous calls that we do get up here. It could be a life or death situation. So we want to try to get there as fast as we can.
But he's 30 minutes away.
14 complained about it that they just went in a house.
10-4. Did they go in on their own, or were they still engaged in a physical confrontation?
The female went in first, and the male went in after her, yelling at her.
10-4. Fairbanks 14, I'm 1023 the area. Come here! Stop! Why are you running? Come here, now. Turn around. Turn around. Put your hands behind your back. Fairbanks 14 has a female detained. She tried to run.
Not really.
Yeah, you did. Why are you running?
Because I drink today.
Huh?
You're nervous?
Why were you trying to run away?
Because I drink today. I'm on PO.
You're not supposed to drink?
Right.
Okay. Let's go to my car and let's have a chat.
A local police officer arrives and checks on the other half of the disturbance.
If you don't have a search warrant, don't go in my...
Ma'am, we're investigating a possible crime.
You got a search warrant.
We have the right to be here. He can go in and make sure no one's hurt or needs medical attention.
I'm not here.
We're not... You're the one throwing rocks at someone else. We need to make sure they're okay. Okay.
Officers try to get to the bottom of the situation.
Did you hear any gunshots by chance?
What?
We got in our computer that you like to carry guns with you.
I never heard about no guns.
I'm just going to make sure that we don't have nothing to be afraid of
No,
about.
sir.
You want to hurt
No,
either one
sir.
of us?
No, sir.
Negative. So what happened, man?
She came home. She was a little upset. Pulled my hair a little bit.
So besides pulling your hair, did anything else happen?
No, other than getting took to the ground there and pulled to the ground by my hair. Yes, she pulled me to the ground by my hair.
All right. So, hey, she's going to be under arrest for assaulting you. No, it's not your choice. It's the state, okay? We don't have a choice in the matter.
But the woman may get more than just a domestic violence charge.
Are you on probation or parole?
I'm on probation.
For what?
DUI.
Okay. What's this?
Jerky. It's jerky.
That's jerky?
Yes.
You sure?
I'm positive.
How much you been drinking today?
I ain't got nothing to say to you. If you're going to arrest me, arrest me. I have nothing to say. Period.
Okay. What are your conditions?
Check me out. You got my name. Fill me in.
All right. If you want to go that way, we can go that route. That's fine.
I'm silent coded.
14 PO request a PBT.
Your probation officer wants a PBT. Are you willing to give me a PBT?
Yeah.
All right.
What is that? I don't light things in my face. I can't handle it. Don't do that to me.
Ma'am, are you going to give it a PBT or not?
Are you be chilling out, sir?
I'm going to ask you one more time. Will you provide me with a PBT?
How you do that? I've never done it.
Okay, you need to make a solid seal around the straw here, okay? And then you need to give a steady breath like you're blowing bubbles.
I don't have my glasses.
Like you're blowing bubbles in a glass of milk.
Okay, you ready?
Uh-huh. Keep going, 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 keep going. Okay, thank you.
And what am
.279.
She earns a trip to the Fairbanks jail, where she has a history.
She had a prior contact where she had fought with troopers, and she was sprayed by OC, and then had actually slipped her handcuffs at one point.
Even in Alaska's biggest cities, criminals aren't the only type of wildlife.
Whoa. Anchorage is a city of over 300,000 people. There's lots of cities like that across America, but Cleveland, Ohio doesn't have black bears, brown bears, and moose running around the street.
Wildlife trooper Brett Ledford protects the delicate balance between man and beast.
You know, if people aren't vigilant, they could be attacked by a bear. In the springtime, there's not a lot of food around. And so they look for the quickest, easiest meal. And a lot of times in Anchorage, that's garbage. Back on 5B19. I'm 10-6 for nuisance bear. We got a call this house. Did you have some bear problems?
Apparently the bear was in my trash. Did not see the bear, but trash was just strewed through the yard.
We got bears that live in and around here. When you got your garbage out, that's saying, hey, dinner time, let's come eat some food here.
Protecting man from wildlife is one thing. Protecting the wildlife from man is another.
For every bear that's here, I've got 100 illegal fishermen, I'm sure. There's a pretty good sized salmon right there. Anchorage only has a couple of places where you can actively fish king salmon. Campbell Creek isn't one of them. What is this I'm looking at right here? I'm not sure what that is. There's one way to find out. Now, what is the point in this? Well, oh, excuse me. Golly. Oh, that'll make your eyes water right there. Now, what in the world? That's something illegal that somebody's caught, and for some reason they wasted it. It's one thing to do something illegally and actually use the fish for food, but to find it out here wasting away it's disgusting. What people do is they catch the fish and leave the carcasses on the side of the bank for me to find. It's kind of taunting, you know, saying I've been here, you can't catch me.
But Ledford's determined to catch them in the act.
That might be something right there. We'll hide out for a minute, give this guy an opportunity to fish and see if that's what he's doing. He's fishing, I'm hunting.
Hey, Dad, pull me up again, will you? Yeah.
I think we're at it. Sir. Sir.
Where am I?
Where are you at?
Oh, there we are.
Who else is here with you?
I'm just here.
Okay, do you have any firearms or anything on you at all?
No, sir.
How's the fishing been?
It was good earlier.
What did you guys get?
A friend of mine got a king earlier.
Do you mind if I look in this tent? Is this your tent? Who's in here? Hey, wake up. Step out of here. This is State Troopers. How's the fishing been?
No, I don't fish.
Really?
No, sir, I have not fished this year.
Okay, if I find a fishing pole around this area...
No, sir, you can check everything I have right here, right now.
Do you mind if I look in this bag?
That's not mine, but you go ahead.
That's not yours?
No, it's not.
You're sleeping in a tent with a bag that's not yours. He's not telling the truth, that's for sure. Who's the one that's catching the fish out of here?
Sir, nobody has.
He just told me that they've been catching kings out of here. All right?
I didn't know that.
Now, I want you to shoot me straight. I think you're an honest guy, but I want you to tell me the truth.
No, sir, I have not caught no fish.
Here's the deal. I'm not going to bust you for anything right now, but if I find you fishing here, I'm going to cite you for everything I can.
Sir, you're not going to find me fish.
Okay, because you've been warned. I didn't catch them red-handed, but I know that those guys are taking salmon out of there. It's very frustrating when I get good information, good intel, or I know what's going on, and you can't act on that gut feeling. I feel like they got away with something. and they will be caught eventually.
From the creeks of Anchorage to one of the world's biggest and most lucrative salmon fisheries.
These guys are making $250,000 in 3 weeks, so you can imagine how crazy they're going to be, and we're just trying to keep up.
They must ensure the set netters reel in their catch in the allotted time. So one trooper keeps an eye from the sky, while Wildlife Trooper Sergeant Paul Fussy patrols the beach.
At 5 p.m., this fishery closes. And if anything's in the water, then the fishermen will be in violation of a closed period. So they need to get their nets out of the water.
It's not long before he spots something suspicious.
I got one net completely out right now, and I don't see anybody around it. We're down to 7 minutes now before the closure. There's a lot of fish in the net, so they need to be there now picking, or else they're going to be late. Do you see anything up there?
Negative. Nothing obvious yet.
Roger that, yeah. I don't see anybody over here at all, and nobody seems to know who's been working the net, so it's completely out.
With just minutes to go, a fisherman comes to claim his catch.
We got a net out there.
Yeah, I know, I'm looking. Is that your net out there I see? Whatever net is in the water at the closure, those fish I'm taking. So whatever net, you can get in that skiff in 3 minutes. Okay. All right? So I'm trying to work with you here. Watch that lower unit there, guys. Get ready, get ready, get ready. Oh, watch your net, watch your net. Oh, oh.
We got to get some of that load out of there. They'll be in danger of sinking.
All right, time. Oh.
Good up.
So you thought it was 5:30 instead of 5?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
The net I was looking at is at your 9 o'clock right now.
We're going to read the buoy, 60030.
I'll take care of this, and we'll go from there.
Roger.
The net's illegal right now, and I'm going to issue my citation for commercial fishing in the closed period. All the fish that's in the net are going to become property of the state, but I'm not taking your net or anything. So I'm just trying to be as fair as possible here.
Well, I see nets out on the other side of the dock all the way to Kingdom Come.
Yes, but they're on land.
This unlucky fisherman loses almost $3,000 in profits and could face a $3,000 fine.
We understand that they're going to lose all this money on their fish, but we have to enforce the rule. In the end, we're miles away from any help, so it's a lot easier to work with people than to try and strong arm.
Back in the Matsu Valley, it's already a hectic shift for Trooper Lee Phillips.
Pretty busy for a Sunday night. I've been only on shift 2 hours, and I already went to 3 disturbances.
And it's about to get even more hectic.
There's a AV 140 right down the scene in the mail was screaming at the top of his lungs and took off on foot, 40-foot pursuit.
20, 10, 19. I have no idea what just happened. Another unit is in a foot pursuit. He just said he needed another unit right now. He called for 1069, which is I need help right now. It's a call we hate to hear. So right now we have dead silence on the radio. That's the worst thing we like to hear. Situation like this where there's 4 guys on one, it's not uncommon. You know, if a trooper has to escalate to deadly force. Hey, what's going on? Detained. Where are we? Right here, right here, right here. You know what? Where, right here? Let's have a seat.
Dude, you guys ran up on my place. The guys hicked up.
Sit down.
You guys spit on me. Nobody spit on me. I'm not spitting on you.
Hey, Dieterman, do I got to worry about anyone else?
Is everybody that I know that's you? I know anybody?
All right.
I don't know why that guy came up here and arrested him or whatever. You know, this is my house. I need to speak.
Better not to. Oh, you still had this. Handcuff key. Should take that off. All right, man, I'm gonna give you one opportunity to talk to me. Only one. You spit, and that's the end of this. Okay, here's the deal. We got a call that somebody was assaulting a female in a vehicle that matches the description of that vehicle. Exactly. You want to tell me about that?
There was none of that.
There was none of that.
Do you think she would attack you for trying to handcuff me if I was choking her? Go look around her neck.
Yeah, I've dealt with both of you before. I know how you guys are. You don't want to tell me anything about that?
Dude, I've been touching her. Ask her. Ask her. I don't touch women.
You need to listen to us. There you go. Have a seat.
Do you want to talk to me?
Turns out this isn't the suspect's first run-in with the law.
I just arrested him the other day, so why is he running away from me? Any idea?
You arrested him?
Arrested him last week, yeah.
For what? No.
For a theft and burglary, right. Nothing you want to tell me at all?
I swear to God that he didn't lay his hands on me.
Okay.
I really don't want to get involved in this.
The knives he tried to pull on me. As soon as I got here, he started screaming for the girl to back up her car and run. He started running for it, screaming at me that I couldn't touch him. He started reaching for something right here. I told him to show me his hands. I drew down on him because I knew he had something. He tried to pull a knife out on me. So it got really bad because all the other people were hostile and everybody wanted to fight. So I'm arresting him for assault on me. I think she's still with me.
They also detain a teenage suspect for disorderly conduct.
If you can afford not to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning. You can decide at any time to exercise his rights or not answer any questions or make any statements. Understand your rights?
Officer.
Okay, now do you think it's a good idea to try to pull a knife on a trooper?
I didn't pull no.
No, that was your buddy, and you were there.
Came on our property.
Hey, man, I told you the other day not to be hanging out with this guy. Remember that? And here you are hanging out with again.
Well,
guess what? You're going to end up just like him if you keep doing that.
What do you want to do? Do you want to get him back to Dad? And did you feel like he assaulted you, or
No.
no?
But we had to throw him on the ground.
Okay. Personally, I think it would probably help de-escalate things with him in the future. You know what I mean?
That's fine by me.
The couple earns a trip to jail, and the teenager is returned to his father's custody, all thanks to the troopers' quick response.
You have to count on your buddies and that they're going to try their best when you're getting shot at or when you're fighting with people and they're still standing next to you.
Near the western edge of the continent, the port town of Bethel has almost no roads leading in or out.
Aircraft and boat only. Or you can huff it, but it'll take you a while.
Troopers here patrol 56 surrounding native villages, and the lack of roadways poses a serious challenge.
On a day like today, weather sometimes prohibits normal air carriers, so we're going to use an operator that can fly in more marginal weather. We're going to the village of Akiak. We've got a call about an individual breaking into one of the local stores. An individual was seen about 4 a.m. walking down the street with items that was stolen from the store.
The weather's moving in. If they don't hurry, Trooper Cebulski could miss his suspect.
The weather's kind of dangerous. That may become an issue.
Clear?
Alaska has the highest rate of small aircraft-related fatalities in the nation. Safe on the ground, Cebulski and the local village police officer plan their attack.
Do we know where everyone is?
Not really.
Okay, we'll go to the PD and then go look for our guys. It won't be much longer now, and then everyone will know I'm here.
They saw the plane now.
You see everyone's on their phones, talking with people. It's spreading fast. We want to get our guy before he goes to ground. Right now what we're going to do is go to the bad guy's mom's house where he stays and see if he'll talk to us. And when we're there, we'll see if the stuff's in the house. State Troopers, hello.
Hi.
Hi, is Robert home?
No.
No?
I don't know where he's at.
I mean, he didn't come here and bring no stolen items or anything like that? Okay. Is there any reason you'd be lying to me or not telling me the truth? When he comes home with some weird things, I'm kind of a little bit suspicious where he got it from.
Cebulski heads to check another house.
A rifle. Do these normally stay here?
Yeah.
State Troopers! Is he here? Do you know where he went?
The men won't give up any information, and it appears the suspect is giving them the runaround.
Robert texted me.
He did, didn't he? He obviously found out that we were here looking for him.
He's saying he's at his folks right now.
He's lying to me.
At the jail, Cebulski meets with the only witness who can identify the robbery suspect. But suddenly, she's reluctant to talk.
If you're scared that someone may try to influence you, your testimony, or try to scare you or anything, I want you to call me, okay? Any other place we can flush him out of?
They get another text message from the suspect.
He responded saying, man, I only took 2 packs and 1 pop. So basically, he just, in the text message, alluded to the fact that he was involved in the burglary.
After pressure from the trooper, the suspect finally agrees to come to the jail.
I'm Trooper Spolsky. Can we step in this office and talk real quick? If I get you just to... You want to talk to me about what happened?
No, I only took 2 packs of cigarettes and a can of pop.
The store's missing a lot more than that.
I'm really honest, I only took 2 packs and cigarettes.
I had someone sitting in here telling me that when they were walking down the street, they saw you walking away with a pocket full of merchandise. That doesn't really add up, man.
I'm just, I don't know, scared and I don't know what to do. I could pay it off if the store wants me to. I get the money for it.
But this is what's going to happen, man. You admitted to me going in there and stealing the stuff. I'm going to place you under arrest for the burglary of the stuff, and you're going to be transported into Bethel.
Can I at least pay for it? I could pay over.
Those opportunities have already expired. The longer we stay, the higher probability we may be stuck because of weather.
They arrive just in time for a safe takeoff.
All right, guys, I think the pilot's going to have to put an extra chair in for you.
I'm getting worried about you, man.
You don't have to worry about me. Take care of myself.